All right, ready?
Let's do this.
Pulled up on Sunday. You told me something, but it felt Sunday. You're not the type to look away when you say you love me. Things even the best I know, yeah. Trust me, you're not on your own, girl. I feel the same way. I feel the exact same thing. I gotta keep it real.
This is a tune.
It's a good tune.
I don't feel safe. Gotta let you know I feel identical. Just like your clone. Yeah. Started vibing on Monday. Then you started tripping on Tuesday. And now we making love by Wednesday. Even Thursday and Friday and Saturday. Tell me that we breaking up on Sunday. See how you was off me. You was just on me. You know you want these things all on your body.
All right, that's the introduction from Tahi James on the vocals. That song is called Sunday by Tahi.
And Cole.
Find that out on your local
Radio station.
local radio stations. You can have that on Spotify. You'll have it on Apple Music. Also have it on YouTube, I'm sure. Who you signed with? Those vocals are fucking on point.
Polaris.
Polaris. Music label coming soon.
The future, baby. We're taking over everything.
What up, people? Welcome back.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the podcast. It's fucking, what, number
5.
Oh, you're right?
Number 5.
Number 5?
Yep.
That's, fuck, that's gone quick.
Has.
Oh, yeah, that's a full month of podcasts already.
Crazy.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Yeah.
I've got to stop touching this microphone. Call me out on it.
I have.
Like yeah, you have. But call me out on this so that people can see. My little habit is just, I don't know. Some reason
Sometimes I've caught you a few times and it's put me off while you're talking to me. I forget you saying it,
why I
and
do
you're
it.
just like this. It's like, what is he doing? About to bust out.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the podcast. Thanks for the love and support over the past 4 weeks. It's fucking sick. It's fucking
really
going
good.
way better than we dreamed of. Like, to be fair, like we're happy enough to just sit here every week for an hour, and
It's
even
good.
if there was no camera, just us talking for a week, that's
good.
It's fine by me. But thank you to all you guys jumping in, getting on. We've even got some people on Instagram sharing it around. So like that's fucking much
good.
appreciated.
Got a couple of people putting up like a weekly routine. He's listening every Friday.
That's so good.
It's cool.
So good.
Yeah.
So sick. We're recording this on Friday as well, and in
Who would've
half an hour the new one drops. So
Who would have thought people want to sit here and listen to us?
and even look at it. It's like, I mean,
They're fucking good looking people.
we're solid 6.7.
Both got fresh haircuts.
Yeah,
I'm feeling good.
Yeah,
A fresh haircut can change your fucking whole day.
I do regret shaving off my beard as much as I have, but
Yeah, look, I'm happy mine's gone because
anyway,
I got a little testicle.
you look like a what?
A little testicle.
Oh, hey, well, there we go. That's the introduction.
Yeah.
What's going on? What we got? How you feeling?
Feeling a lot better than I was last week. Had a few little hiccups this week working away and just out of a routine and falling back into old habits, which you are well aware of. And fucking checked me pretty hard, which I needed it too. So it was really nice to still have that, because I felt like I was that comfortable. I was way too comfortable in the situation, and you just gave me that reality check, and you were just like, no, fix yourself up here, brother. So it was really good.
Uncomfortable in the moment, but
fuck yeah, I was ready to like punch on with you. I was like, at the start of the call, I was like, oh, pay attention to me. And then you started paying attention. I was like, no, fuck off, stop talking to me.
for people that don't know, because it's only 2 people, 3 people. That we have a weekly call with the leadership program called King's Legacy that we do, and Tahi's a part of this run, and he showed up.
You can say how I showed up too.
I am. Don't you worry. This is the second call of us starting the program, and Tahi was working away Muswellbrook.
Muswellbrook.
And busted his ass, 100%. Fucking, busting his ass all week at work, doing like hard yakka as well. It's not like you're just sitting in an office or anything, and just shows up to the call. Laying down in bed with a hoodie on, fresh cracked big bot of Great Northern, I believe it was. It looked nice and crispy, and you're laying down just watching TikToks.
Yeah.
And showing up to a leadership program, and I was just like...
And I was in a state too, like you hit me with questions, and I was just like giving you this. At the time, I didn't think I was being a smart ass. I was just speaking my mind, and then after I was like, "You're a fucking asshole."
Yeah.
Not you, me.
No. Yeah, like I said to you on the call, it's just like don't give me smart ass answers. I want the fucking real answer. And you were like, what? Fuck.
Yeah. No, I was just fighting with you, and then I think probably 15 minutes into the call, I finally said it, and you and Shane were just like, "Thank you."
15 minutes into the call. No. Sorry, it was 42 minutes into the call that we finally got the answer out of him. But you know, that's just part of the parcel and part of the journey that this legend's on. And yeah, like it's the same thing. Like if I was showing up to my own personal leadership program and I was showing up like that, my coach would. I honestly, if I showed up like that, my coach wouldn't have even let me back on. He would have just been like, "You go to look at yourself for a second."
I was honestly waiting for you to kick me off.
No. I wouldn't do that.
Right. I'm definitely feeling a lot better. A bit more aware of what's actually going on. As you can see on the board, I've written down a fair few things. So
yeah, you've.
I just had to express myself.
You've got a good plan out there.
Yeah.
By the way, we've got like a big whiteboard just behind the camera.
Yeah, sorry, everyone.
He's just pretty much just stole all the Keev's
Keev's literally
space.
cleaned up he cleaned it up before, and he go like just for him to start doing shit, and I was just like, "Can I use that?"
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh, okay." Just took up the whole thing. Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh, how are you? How you going?
I'm good, mate. I'm going really good. I'm on like a what would you say? It's like a nervous system reset at the moment. So just a lot of stuff that's been going on, and not looking after my system in the way that I should have been in regards to just like proper nutrition and hydrating my system, correct like herbs and tonics that I need to be taking, and all this type of stuff. So seeing Simone, our naturopath, on Wednesday, and she just sorted me out. She was just like, "You just need to fucking wake up to yourself."
Yeah.
All right, cool. So yeah, I been on it for 3 days now. Just like this big herb and tonic mixture. It tastes like absolute, pretty much just like dirt with water. You're just necking it. But yeah, I feel good. I feel really good. I feel a lot more, just a lot more centered.
Yeah,
instead of being like all the way up here all the time. Because when I'm coaching, if I don't come back down, it's pretty much just going straight back into there when I've got, kids running around and, trying to run another business with the sanctuary. And then we've got all this other stuff going on. It's just
too much.
It gets way too chaotic. And if I don't look after myself, I hit the ground pretty hard. And I noticed that. It's the first time I'm just pushing that away.
Right. You can touch it once or twice is all right. But when you start jerking it off, we can fucking have to have a chat.
What Lauren says to me. Sorry, babe. But yeah, so I noticed it at the start of this week. I got like fucking hit the ground really hard with like a 48-hour sickness, and I was just like, I'm just getting sick way too much. Like it was just like once every month. And like, this isn't right. So yeah, Simone looked me out.
Yeah, it's good.
She just fucking sorted me out with this. I don't know what's in it, but I'm just like, just give it to me.
Give it to me.
It's just sick. It's doing really well.
Yeah.
So yeah, doing well, mate. Anything else to report? We've got a big day tomorrow.
We do get a reconnection. So
tomorrow.
That's exciting. I need something like over the last 2 weeks. I'm excited for it.
Well, this is a bit of a announcement for you. You'll be leading some of the stuff tomorrow as well. So
excited. I'm ready.
Get ready.
I feel like I'm ready.
So yeah, you'll lead the ice bar stuff, and there'll be something else. I'll chuck you in at the end.
Oh yeah,
and you'll have to do it as well.
Okay,
but yeah, it's going really well. We're got a bit of a vision happening at the moment here. We're going to introduce something on Sundays here in Newcastle. If you guys are interested, let us know. It's going to be
I've had a few questions too. Females want to know if they can come to these too, which I think so. I think ice baths and breathwork. I was meant to say that. Well, I am now. Already said.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, we're going to be doing breathwork and ice baths on Sundays, 2 sessions.
Yeah. I think this one is just more of like a community base.
Yeah, I think so too.
It's not for just men.
Yeah.
When I originally thought of it, it was, but now thinking of it, it's just a community building piece and getting Polaris out into the community instead of just being online. So yeah. Women watching this, by all means, please come along.
Yep, 100%.
But yeah, that's going to start not this week, but probably next week.
Yeah.
I'd say, just because you've had a flat out week and
yeah,
I'm
good to go.
Well, we won't be able to do it this Sunday, so probably next Sunday. Yep.
Well, it's a long weekend, so
is it a long weekend next weekend or this weekend?
It's next weekend, isn't it? First week? Oh no.
I have no idea.
I don't think it's next weekend either. It's a couple of weeks, 2 weeks.
I don't know. I only found this out on Wednesday. I can't believe that Melburnians or Victorians, they get today off.
Yeah, I couldn't believe that.
How insane is that? Since when do Victorians get a public holiday?
Well, they've had
for
2
the
out
fucking
there.
footy. Why don't we get it?
Well, we don't really watch AFL, to be honest.
No, but I meant for the NRL. NRL's way better. Anyway, shots fired. I don't care.
Well,
NRL's way better.
NRL is on the long weekend, grand final.
What? But we don't get the Friday off. We only get the Monday off, don't we? Anyway.
We are both owners of companies. We
can
can have off whenever we want.
Anyway, long story short, how am I feeling? I'm feeling good.
Yeah, okay.
Really good.
All right, well, mental health check-ins, that's them there.
Yep.
I think we're both pretty good. I'm back on the mend, which is good.
Good.
So we're coming up from our question last week. How many holes in a crumpet?
Yeah.
So we're going to test it. We're both going to count. So give us a fucking minute.
All right.
Here's yours. I'm probably going to eat this after too.
I'm 100% going to eat it. Now, can you remember what we said? I think from memory, I think you said like 100 plus.
Yeah. You were like
and mine was
97.
like 64 to like 81 or something.
Well, let's ask, are we going to count these little fuckers or just...
Wait, the holes, man.
Right,
We got to count them. Fuck, we didn't think of this, did we?
No, we really didn't.
We're
This
going
is
to
going to
sit
be
here
hard.
and count.
Are we actually going to do this? Or should we do this after and just tell people the results and just like cut it in? Because we could be here for a while. Because I'm probably most likely going to...
I'm just going to eat it, I think.
I've got a hair in mine. I think that's mine.
We didn't think this through. There's fucking a lot of holes in that, especially
There's definitely over fucking 100, I reckon.
I believe that you would be definitely correct. I think you're looking at like 100.
All right. Well, how about after this we'll count and then we'll add this into the...
So I can screen this?
Well, I don't know how you're doing. That's just disturbing that you're eating it cold.
Tastes good.
I'm sure it doesn't.
It's actually very doughy.
You regret it.
What's your favourite topping to put on crumpets? Honey?
Vegemite.
Vegemite?
Yeah.
No.
Do you know what else is really good together? People might fucking come at me for this, but a few people that know me, I like to put Vegemite and peanut butter together, and it is fucking amazing.
Vegemite and peanut butter.
And honestly, don't knock it till you try it because it's fucking good.
All right. But like, is there like certain ratios? You wouldn't be able to do like a shit ton of Vegemite.
Well, you can. If you're a Vegemite lover, you can.
I don't think
you can put Vegemite can go with anything, honestly. I put Vegemite with pasta, all sorts of shit.
You put Vegemite in pasta?
Yeah. You know what I did this morning?
New Zealanders are different, man.
I made eggs on toast, and I had sun-dried tomato spread that you dip like a dip.
Okay.
So I spread that on the toast, put the eggs on top, and
good.
It was different.
That sounds delicious, but Vegemite and pasta.
Yeah. No, it's good.
I don't know,
There's a lot of things. I've actually had one of my mates wants me to start just a YouTube channel of me showing everyone my creations.
We've got one right now. Just start cooking.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it. Get after it. What we call it? Tahi's treats. Tahi's treats.
Do the mahi, get the treats. For anyone that doesn't know what mahi means, it means work. We're getting sidetracked here.
That's all right.
That's
ADHD coming up.
We'll have a little footy chat before we get into today's topic.
Glory to South Sydney. Told ya. Mark, I told you last week's podcast, Nico Hines bottle job. What did he do? Fucking bottled it.
Yeah, he did say that.
He did play really well, though. But he bottled it.
I don't think he did. I think the whole team did.
A couple of kicks that he fucked up. But anyway, the team did.
Still fucked the bunny.
But also, say it again.
You can hear me. Repeat. You can watch this over again.
Yeah.
And hear me in this podcast.
So I made a very bold
Let's
call.
make a bet.
No. You listen here for a second.
Okay.
I made a very, very bold call last week that South Sydney was going to run riot over the Sharks. And who believed me?
No one.
Fucking no one.
Because they suck.
But what happened? Fucking riot. Here is...
They didn't play the Sharks. Did you say the Raiders?
I said the Sharks.
I thought you said, are you sure?
I swear I said that. If I said the Raiders, I apologise, but it's the Sharks.
Okay.
They ran riot last week.
Yeah, they did.
Here is my bold fucking statement for tomorrow.
All right, here we go. Listen in, people.
You ready?
Go. Hit us.
You can replay this on social media after tomorrow because this is going to come through.
Okay.
You ready? Look at me. I know Alex Johnson just got ruled out 2 hours ago.
Gone.
And it's our forward, Save, whatever his name is, he's done out with the hamstring. But you listen to this. Ready? Bunny's 13 plus tomorrow at the Panthers.
Let's just rewind this chat because
I was standing
hold
here. Hold that, Cleary.
I was here 2 minutes ago, and
hold
you were
that
like,
on your forehead. Hold that.
No, I don't know if you recall what you just
Bottle
said.
job.
5-10
Cleary's
minutes ago.
been out. He's only played 1 game out of what?
And look at him. He's flying.
Bottle job. You hear me? How he bottled Origin, he's going to bottle tomorrow. Watch.
No way.
Bunnies, another grand
let's
final.
make a bet here because I'm going for the Panthers.
What are you going for the Panthers for? They win everything.
Yeah, well,
It's like going for Geelong in the AFL. Like, I don't really watch AFL. Is that right? I don't know. But like, fuck that. Go the Bunnies.
I don't watch gay porn, so.
Why not? No, not
Sorry,
too right. Anyway,
they always.
what's your bet?
So.
What's your bet?
Money or something else?
I don't know. You said here's my bet.
All right, let's go $50 on the head. Panthers.
On the head. It's not a horse.
There it is. They're horses.
Some of them look
Panthers.
like horses.
I got Panthers. You got bunnies.
Well, just like head
Just
to head.
win or lose.
Okay.
Yeah. You got a shake on it?
Yeah, done. $50.
Nice.
But you heard me there. Bunnies, 13+ tomorrow. Cody Walker double, Latrell 3 assists.
Get off it.
You laughed at me last week, and you're going to laugh at me next week.
I'm not. Even you said to me 10 minutes ago, I don't think the Bunnies can beat the Panthers.
There's no footage of
Oh,
that.
fuck.
No, if all right, hang on. If I'm being completely serious right now, 100% serious, do I believe Bunnies are going to win tomorrow night?
No, you don't.
Maybe. But I have to have the confidence coming into this because if I be completely honest with you, I didn't think the Bunnies would make it this far. And now we're one game away from the grand final. We come 7th. So anyway, enough footy chat.
If you're not first, you're last. So just remember that.
Yeah, let's talk to the Knights. Where'd they come?
Hey.
Do they get the wooden spin or not?
No, they didn't. Actually, they didn't. Tigers did.
Oh, that's good.
I think the Tigers did.
Up the Knights.
Up the Knights. Let's go. All right, enough fucking footy chat.
Okay.
Let's fucking.
One more question.
You fuck your question.
I was just going to say when.
Oh, we say it now. You got to talk about it.
Yeah, I'm going to. when do you think the Knights are going to make the top 8?
Probably never. Probably never.
Up Ponga. Do you reckon Ponga will stay?
Probably. Honestly, if I was Ponga, I'd be going.
Do you know what? Here's another bold call. I reckon Cameron Munster to the Knights next year.
Oh, fuck no. He ain't coming.
He'll get a nice little salary.
He'll come here and get stuck in the vortex.
Oh, yeah. That's why he'll come up here.
He loves it. Happens to the best of them.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. Anyways.
Up South Sydney.
Just forget that. Regardless. All right. Topic. So.
Oh, yeah. We've got to get serious.
Yeah, we got to get back into what we're actually here for. Yeah, fuck that off.
That's actually pretty good.
Yeah, that's why you got rid of it.
Anyway.
Anyways, so falling back into old habits, what can men do to get back out of this feeling? Tips, strategies, what have you got?
Well, before I answer, give me a rundown of you last week, the week just gone, right? Like you experienced falling back into bad habits.
I did, big time.
So you haven't necessarily escaped that yet, but I don't think you're trying to escape it, but you haven't moved on from it yet. No. But what is helping you right now to transition from it?
Well, joining Polaris, really. I know that I know the strategies that I need to be doing. Am I actioning most of them? No, I'm not. I've just kind of been, I wouldn't say I've been feeling sorry for myself, but I just have not been feeling my whole self. So I've just been so out of it with everything I do. Like some of my habits are eating bad, not training, not sleeping much. Like just fucking.
Sleep hasn't been good?
No, not at all.
Are you still waking up early, or is it still?
I get up at 3 and I just lay there and just do nothing. They didn't look at my phone. I just lay in bed and I'm just like, what am I doing?
And then what time do you get out of bed?
Like 4:30.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm still getting up pretty early to go to work. I got up once. I think I've trained once in the last 2 weeks, and just haven't really been eating good at all. So that's one of my big ones is just eating like shit. But yeah, probably the best way for me to get out of doing that is just getting back into that routine of my meditations, my ice baths, my journaling. Just sitting with the emotions and everything. Like I've got it written over there. Just sit with your emotions, allow what's going on in your life, let it in, and stop trying to fight it. Because I've kind of just let the exterior things take over. Like I've had a pretty huge week at work, so I've pretty much haven't stopped since last. Well, it sounds big. Like Friday, I went to all Friday, Saturday day, huge hours Monday to yesterday, and got home late last night. And I've just kind of been pushing myself to work as hard as I can, just to not even think about what's actually going on. But I think after our phone call on Wednesday, it kind of just it shocked me a bit. I needed it. I was getting too comfortable in how I was feeling, and yeah, I did not like that person I brought back in. It was fucking bad.
Yeah.
I was swearing, drinking, talking shit.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like it's the version of Tahi that when we first started talking.
Yeah, well, I didn't even think it was that bad, to be honest. I think it's shown a few little signs.
Oh yeah, no. I'll make it clear.
I reckon that was probably the worst.
Yeah, you haven't gone back to that at all. But I'm saying that little segment was a flashback to when. Yeah,
big time.
100%.
Yeah, I think that too.
But yeah, and now you become aware of it.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing is you need to be aware of your old habits or your bad habits.
So now you become aware of it. What's going to be the difference now compared to last week?
Taking action in what I'm actually preaching. So I look after the accountability stuff in the shift. So I was messaging the boys to pick up their act, and then as I was writing, I was thinking, why the fuck should I be telling them to pick their act up when I'm not picking my own act up? So just being aware of that, starting to do that again, getting back, just really getting back on track. I know exactly what I need to do to help myself because what I'm going through at the moment is just to concentrate on myself and not in like a selfish way, but just to get back on track where I was. What I'm going through is just I haven't had that feeling in a very long time, and I just kind of tried to mute it. But here's the effects: 2 weeks of missing training, haven't been riding, haven't been eating, haven't been sleeping. My body feels good, but in the mind has not felt good at all.
So taking action on who you want to become, not who you have been in the past. Yeah. Why do you believe that those old habits or like that old personality or old behaviors or whatever it is was coming out through this period that you're going through?
I think the environment I was in.
Yeah.
Cool. I allowed myself to be in that environment of being just back with the boys, trade like the work boys, is drinking, and not like I was heavily drinking as well. I literally only had a couple of beers, but it was like once I got back in that state, I was fucking swearing like this. I was saying the word bra all the time. Like I was just I didn't even recognize myself. It was honestly felt like I was on drugs. Like and then when you hit me with all these questions and everything, and you were trying to get it out of me, I was like fighting it, and I was just like, what am I fighting? And then I was just sitting there while you were talking, and I was like, relationship.
There's only so long you can run from it.
Yeah,
you're going to run out of.
Well, the thing is too, I didn't feel like I was running away from it. So when you were speaking, asking me, I was like, I'm not fucking hiding anything. Yeah. And I was getting so angry, and I was like, nothing. And then it just hit me, and I was like, fuck, he's right.
Yeah. It's a challenging thing to become aware of, and it's a challenging thing to take action on, because like, let's face it, like, you know, the way that you were acting for that little period on Wednesday night, that's so easy for you because that's been so unconscious for you for so long. You can just slip back into it so much easier. But changing and consciously changing, it's a completely different playground.
Well, see, I think until you do something like this journey that I've been going on, that's until you do something like that is when you'll realize what your habits are. So at the moment, men are probably going through things thinking it's not a bad habit, but that's how they feel like they're overcoming it. But when you go through what you go through and you see your potential in yourself and what you can actually do, you then realize how bad these things are for you and what you're actually doing to your body. So,
yeah, well, you beat me to the question, well, unless you got stuff to add. But what would be your message to men out there that are going through what you're experiencing? Because this topic comes at a perfect time.
Yeah,
because you're having first-hand experience of it. So, what would you say to men out there?
Oh, what would I say?
And just what did you say to yourself? That's all you have to say to them out there.
I just had to sit with it and just be like, I was just like, you have to be aware of what's going on in your life and just like really sit down and just think about it. What you're going through, what are you actually projecting on yourself and to others? Are you happy with that person you're becoming? What can you do to change? So all these things I knew what I was wrong. So I think a big one's just like awareness. Yeah, really, and that's what every time we do a topic, we always say you need to be aware of what you're doing and what you're going through. And I've just got out of this. Oh, there we go. Don't worry.
Got it.
I just think if you're going through something, you should try not to. I think drinking is a big one. So even though I only had 2 longies, it gets you back into that mindset and back into that habits of just going through the same old shit that you thought was helping, but it really doesn't.
Catch yourself out on the reasonings why you want to do it, right? So like,
I was I'm too tired to do this, and I was I was just so out of it. I didn't even remember the phone call was on.
Yeah,
and
like
I was
because you rang me before the call,
yeah,
and you were like, "Oh, I'm just gonna have a beer so I can go to sleep," and it's like, just think about that for a second.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have a beer so I can go to sleep. It's like, okay, cool.
And that's a habit. That's I used to drink a bottle of whiskey a night.
So yeah, so that comes at two ways, right?
Yeah.
First thing, if you look at it from a rational point of view, obviously you don't need to drink alcohol to go to sleep if you busted your ass for 12, 13 hours of work, right? You're going to be fucking exhausted. It's the second thing. If you're saying, I am going to have a beer so I can go to sleep, it's like, cool. So you just want to escape these next 3-4 hours before bed so then you can go to sleep so you don't have to think about it anymore.
And that's exactly what I was doing. And I wasn't not aware of that until you fucking got me with it.
Yeah. It's just...
And like that, I'm happy you did that because as a coach... Like, I don't know, you're the only coach I've ever really been with, but I'm sure there probably is coaches out there that probably wouldn't pull people up because they don't want to have that confrontation. Yeah. Even one of your biggest things is you don't like confrontation.
No.
But the way you looking at it now, the way you handled it was good. And I need that like reassurance and bring back down
but you also need to do it in like a heart-centered way as well.
Yeah.
Like,
it's not like you're just a fucking aggressive and yelling at me.
No. Like if I was doing that, you wouldn't respect that and you wouldn't listen to it. But yeah, like, men, we're directional creatures. So if you lose your direction, you need someone to fucking just readjust you back onto those train tracks and steer that ship once more. Like, we're so like laser focused with our blinkers. Like, if you think about it like this, men will be like, I'm at point A here, point B is over there. I'm going to go do that.
Yeah.
Right. So say for example, like you're doing this mental health bike ride, right? Which is fucking sick. And you're like, yep, I'm going to do it. And you just went and bought everything and you just started training and you're like, yep, I'm going to do it. And everyone's like, oh, but what about this? What about this? What about this? And you're like, no, don't care. I'm going to do it. Whereas, if you're more in your feminine, you would have been like, okay, I'm here. Destination is over there, but I have to make sure I do this here. And then I've got to make sure I do this here and then go here and go here. Then make sure of this. But then what about this? A lot more questioning, right? So with men deep in our masculine energy, we just got to make sure that, if we feel like we're establishing a direction and we slip off those rails a little bit, your environment is so fucking crucial. And that's why I always say it's so important to invest into a coach. Because say for example that, over that past week, you didn't have that coaching call. Would you have moved on from that environment? Maybe not.
And that's the thing that kind of, it got me pretty hard. Like that, that's why I respected the way you handled it. And after the phone call and the next day, I was like, 6 months ago, 8 months ago, if I went through this, I would have probably not went to work the next day. I would have fucking bended on and partied and just like really wrote myself off and tried to make myself feel sorry and play victim. But yeah, now having that, like I literally, second you pulled me in, I put that fucking beer aside and I was like, I don't fucking need that.
Yeah. And that's all it takes, right? Like, it's not like we had that conversation the next day I was off you or you were off me or anything. It was just like, nope, done, cool. Yep, you're sweet. Yeah, I'm sweet. All right, let's go.
Yeah.
And, the day after we're filming another podcast. So it's like, you just got to be so sure of your environment.
Yeah.
And you got to fucking check yourself and be like, is this resourceful or is this unresourceful right now? Like what is it? What is it going to be? What is resourceful to you? Because some guys out there with the values that they're taking action on, doing what you were doing on Wednesday, that's resourceful to them. Yeah, because they're aligning to values like maybe damage or sabotage.
Yeah.
Whereas your values aren't that or aren't that anymore.
Yeah.
So now you realize it and you'd be like, fuck, what am I doing? I need to start taking action on, these values that you've wrote down here. So it's like,
I think people like the men at home who probably haven't done this sort of stuff, but then when they do face something like this, I think a big one would just be just stop, just have a sit down and like, if you're going through something pretty big and you straight away you just go, I'm going to get beers. Just when you have that feeling, just try and remember just to stop and like just have a think about what you're actually feeling. Maybe journal something down or just write something down or do something. I think that's probably the best thing. Until you do something like what we're doing, then you know the strategies. But once you become aware of that, then you start to realize. I think that's the biggest thing. Just if you do go through something, just stop, have a think, journal something down what you're going through. And then maybe that might reset your mind or make you feel a bit different and be like, okay, I don't need to be doing this. I could be doing something else. I could focus on doing something right, like a good habit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So. Well, the power of writing stuff down. It's like if you are in a mindset where you are like a really fucking emotionally driven, like, you know, like fucking really either angry or upset or really happy or whatever it is, logical sense slips out.
Yeah.
Right. And you just become, unlogical, and you just go do things that you wouldn't really usually do. Right. But once you start coming back to who you are, have a book in front of you, a journal, and just start writing stuff down, you are getting these thoughts from your brain onto the paper. You can come back to a logical sense then, because then you are reading what's in your mind, and you can look at it and be like,
yeah,
does that make sense or it doesn't make sense? And then you really look into it, and you're like say for example, you wrote down on Wednesday and it was just like, yeah, I'm about to have a beer because I need to go to sleep. Yeah. I guarantee if you wrote that down and then you were reading it, you were like, what?
Yeah.
Right? Like, what the fuck? Then that would snap you out of it and come back to a logical sense.
So I think like the way my brain was was so tired, hadn't had any, like been having huge hours at work, haven't really eaten, and it all my brain was just like this, like all mushed up. And the way I just went back to the old habit of having a beer and doing that shit. But yeah, writing something down in your journal, once you can, like when I do go through stuff like this, and I do write something down when I'm in a good state, I can see the difference of me writing something down than just sitting here and not going through it all. Because it's when it's in your head and you bring it out, it's just like makes your mind so much clearer. Like you can think a lot easier. Like you're not just in your head. You're just not all like a traffic jam. You know, you're not just fucking just all smushed up in your brain.
You come back to you come back to being in control.
Yeah,
it's what you crave.
Yeah,
crave control.
Yeah,
either once again resourceful, unresourceful way.
Yeah. So I think it's probably a good thing for men listening. Maybe now while you're in a good state, write down what you think is a bad habit that you do. Maybe I think that might be good. Do that you do. I don't know how to say it. Do. Yeah, do.
Yeah, no. Child mind coming.
Yeah, it came in. Yeah, so write it down what you think your habits are, and then sit there and just look at what you think you can do. Like write it on one, like write down your bad habits on one side, then write down some good habits on the other side, and just see what aligns with you and what you think you need to work on. And I think that might be a good tip.
100%.
Yeah,
100%. Yeah, yeah, exactly right. It's becoming aware and understanding that if you are in a headspace that's emotionally fueled, either good or bad, you'll become illogical. So, yeah, anything to come back to censor and just get your thoughts out on paper. Like, especially if you're going through like heavy bouts of, say, like depression or anxiety or whatever it is. Journaling is like the thing that will fucking bring you back like nothing else. And you may be like, nah, fuck you, man. I've tried everything. It doesn't work. Trust me. If you do it and do it properly, it will fucking work. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, man, fucking good shit. Proud of you there, because you just took that by the bollocks and ran away with it. It's fucking sick. I don't need to add anything. You killed it.
I think that was pretty. Yeah,
sick.
Good little chat.
Later, Tahi stepping up. Kia ora. Is that how you say it?
Kia ora.
Kia ora.
There you go. Look, what's that say?
Later, baby. Kia ora. Can you say it? Kia ora, my bro. Is that how you say it?
You just say it again.
No, I'm going to get slated for this. I just realised the fucking recording.
Kia ora, my bro. Kia ora, aroha nui.
What does that mean?
It means I love you.
Oh, I love you too. Say it again. Kia ora.
Kia ora.
Is it? Do I say that right? Kia ora.
Yeah, kia ora. Yep. Aroha nui.
No chance. No, I don't want to do that. I'll botch it. I've got too much respect for New Zealanders. I don't want to botch that.
Yeah, you better.
Yeah.
Don't fuck that.
No, kia ora.
All right. So bringing on to a task. So we've had cold showers, journaling, sitting in silence.
Yep.
So we're going to do a new thing as well for the. We're going to do it on Spotify. I think we are.
So we'll do it on both. We'll do it on YouTube and Spotify.
Yeah. So the new task, what we're going to do, we're going to make a meditation for you guys at home to listen to.
Yep.
And just add that into you every day and see how that goes for you. So I think this could be my chance to do my first meditation for everyone, I think.
100%.
But yeah, so that's going to be it's not really a task. It's just going to add a meditation in every morning. So once you wake up, you do all your things that we've put down and throw a meditation on and just have a listen and see how you go. Like these meditations are pretty good too for at night time if you just want to relax or get out of a different state of mind. If you're upset or just feeling something, just throwing that voice like that meditation on and just listening to what's going on, and it brings out a lot.
Yeah, we'll start with probably like anywhere between like 5 and 10 minute meditation. I think 10 minute meditations hit a lot better. So
yeah, I think 5 might be a bit too quick for because people when you start doing them, it takes a lot. When you first listen, it takes maybe 2 to 4 times or 3 to 4 times for it to actually sink in when you do it.
Yep.
So I think 5 minutes might be too fast, but I think
10 minutes will be good.
So mark will be pretty good.
We'll record it on Spotify and we'll have it for on the camera as well for YouTube. So we'll record it on this audio so
you can hear this deep voice.
Actually, I think if you can, I can give a little like I'm not going to do the meditation, but you'll hear what I mean. So it'll sound like you'll have like this.
Oh, don't do it. Right. You'll get me.
So music like this, and
just someone talking.
I just got to train Tahi a little bit on how to
speak,
talk into a microphone for meditation.
Say doo-doo.
Don't say doo-doo. It'll sound like that. We'll be able to get it recorded on this. This thing's an absolute beast of a thing. So we'll have it recorded on that, and we'll upload it as a separate video, so you guys can come back to it every day, or you can just go onto Spotify. It'll be on there as well, and you can just stream it.
Let's do it. Yeah.
So what I am, we might even do like one every month or something like that, and we'll start them small, like a 5 to 10 minute one,
and
we'll work our way up until we get to a point where it's like a 30-35 minute journey.
Yeah, the 40-minute one that we did was fucking brutal. Like, you think it doesn't do anything for you, but then you're like, it does. Like you sit down, and once you realize what actually you just went through, you're just like, fuck.
Yeah. So we could even do like breath work as well. Get them to
add a bit of breath work into it too.
So we'll start introducing that as well. So but for now, this is a perfect way for you to get your meditative skills happening and getting out there. So what we will do, because this will go out next week. So we'll record this sometime this week. Yeah. And then have it edited, so then we can post it for when that one goes out.
Yep.
So so this will come out on Friday. So expect, I'm just going to give you a deadline so we get it done. So let's say Monday after. So we need to get that done sometime this week. So I can get it edited and chucked up. But that's going to be, it's going to be fucking really, really cool. And it's not like it's just going to be, now focus.
Yeah, no, it's really, it's
not going to be like that.
Better.
All right, trust me, it'll be a lot better, a lot more interactive, and it'll start your morning off fucking perfectly. Yeah. Fucking perfectly. And you get to hear Tahi's voice every morning. Imagine that.
Can't wake up next to me, but you can cake. I won't say that, don't worry.
No. Edit that out.
Yeah, edit that.
Producer, edit that out.
No, we'll leave that.
Not leave it.
All right, so what's our future plans with Polaris? So we've got tomorrow, we've got the reconnection day.
Yep.
What date? What are we in?
September. Today is, the 23rd of September.
So I know October's very busy for the both of us. I've got weddings and all sorts of shit. We got both. I think we're going to try and do a Gold Coast reconnection sometime.
Yeah, but just depends on your bike ride.
Yeah, well, I've picked a date.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to do the 25th.
Sick.
Only because I've got my mate Brad, him and his partner are going to meet us at Byron.
Cool.
Because it falls on a week. If we leave the 25th, we should hopefully arrive on a weekend.
Sick.
So then a few people can come down if they want to. So
cool. Sick. Yep.
Yeah, I think we got that plan. What else we got?
We got Kings. Kings, we got the shift. Yep. I'm thinking about starting another shift intake.
Yeah, I think that'd be cool.
So anyone out there that wants to do some work with Polaris, we have been sold out for like our bigger programs, but I'm going to open up another one. If that interests you, let us know. Reach out.
And if you're anywhere around Australia, around the world, wherever, and you do want to do like a reconnection day or something with us, just flick us a message and we can get enough people. We're happy to go anywhere.
UK, what's up?
Yeah, that might be happening. So
we could be on the way to the UK.
I think we go to America.
Yep.
Next year.
So. So there's a lot of
New Zealand as well. I think that's coming up soon.
Kia ora.
We get a bit of practice there.
Well, I get my head punched in if I say that. Okay, cool.
No,
Kia ora. You're not
pretty
me up,
respect. No, they're pretty respected. If you're at least like even when you go to any country, really, if you're trying their language, they respect you more than you don't. Like if you don't.
I'd love to learn that language. Can you? Do you know it off like?
Not really. I can when people speak it to me, I have a little bit of an idea what they're talking about, but I can't really speak back. No.
Okay.
I know some words, but
I would love to. I'd love to learn that. But so so we're going to open up another shift intake, and I'll probably start it in what week are we up to now? Week 2. So probably start it in another 3 weeks or something like that. So
okay.
Yeah, send us a message, reach out if you want to do some work together.
Let us know.
Yeah, Tahi's been on that journey of the shift. He's just started Kings.
Just do it.
It's
so fucking grateful. Yeah.
It's like nothing else, and it'll fucking change the world. I say that every time, but it just simply does. And so that's my plan at the moment.
Nice.
Like you said, we've got reconnection tomorrow. Planning on having a reconnection pretty much once every 6 weeks.
Yeah, I think we keep it pretty keeping going.
Yeah, coming into summer as well, it's a perfect time to get in the ice bath. So reconnection, aim for Gold Coast. What else do we have? Kings, I've already said that. Shift, I've already said that. Then we've just got to work on pretty much all of our expansion projects.
Yeah, so I think
there's a lot of business proposals that we want to start chucking around at people.
Yeah.
And Stoic and Polaris are searching for a in-person shed to start. Have we said that before? We have. To start working out of, and let's just say we're going to have a lot more in-person stuff, and
I think that's what people need.
Yeah, and it will be on I'm going to give a little insight. It'll be on a subscription basis. So think of it like a gym membership, but Polaris and Stoic. Yeah. And it's going to be fucking sick. It's going to be sick. Yeah. So we're going to have, like I said, we're going to have the podcast studio set up. We're going to have, we'll say archery lane. We'll have
gyms.
Yeah, we're going to set up the gym. We're going to do archery lane. We're going to set up
meditations,
breathworks, like
everything. Anything we can really think of. Probably going to cook some brisket and shit all the time.
Yeah.
Mr. Cook.
Get a coffee van.
I said that.
Yeah, well, that's the other thing. Yeah. But that's what I want to get that up and rolling.
Soon.
Just in the next couple of months, I want to find at least something.
Yeah.
Something
I just want to get out.
If anyone out there fucking has a commercial space or a shed,
hit us with it, please.
Please. And something that's not fucking
miles away,
insane expensive and miles away. Yeah. Fuck me. It's insane. But anyway, that's where we're at the moment. I'm just looking at that board. And the Sunday. I don't know what we'll call that. Anyway.
Yeah, we'll come up with something.
But that's gonna be us for the next couple of months.
Yeah.
Keep busy. What about you? Polaris, baby, what's up? That's you.
Yeah, well,
you're back now. You've been away for a week, and I've had no one next to me to fire up the belly inside me and
I'm ready to go. Don't worry, we're back flying.
Good. Yeah. So
I'm a peacock, and I just got to fly.
Well, I think we're just having a business meeting here, but fuck it, you guys can join in. I think our best POA plan of action is good man. Definitely the business proposals.
Yeah, I've got a few businesses there, and we've already got going at 2.
Yep.
I'm going to hit a few more. I do have a few others, but I reckon we just start with these ones.
Yep.
Go through those.
Yep.
And then see what happens.
Yep.
Hopefully we can get 1.
Get 5.
Yeah.
Expansion. Polaris expanding.
Yeah.
Then we get other people working with us.
It's exciting times.
We're on. And it's coming into summer.
Yeah.
It's heating up. What's up?
Well, we're coming into our last little segment.
What is it? What do we got? Tell me about it, producer.
Throwback
Mr. Producer.
Songs.
Oh, yeah.
Throwback music, baby.
Let's go, Paul. Let's go.
I'm excited to see what you got.
It's definitely a fucking throwback. I hope you know it. That's all. We got to wait for the chorus for this song, though. All right?
So it's not a good song.
No, it's a great song. It's a fucking massive throwback, but
all right.
I don't know, coming from a fucking
Australian background.
Yeah. Ready? Oh, hang on.
Never made it as a wise man.
I couldn't cut it as a poor man stealing.
I was actually going to play this song too.
There we go.
What are you doing?
Oh, it's paused. There we go.
I'm sick aside without a
Sense of feeling, and this is how you remind me. This is how you remind me of what I really am.
This is how you
Get some volume.
remind me of what I
Sing it out.
It's not like you
Say sorry.
I was waiting on a
Different story.
This time I'm mistaken for letting you a heart was breaking.
And I've been wrong.
I've been down, been to the
Bottom of every bottle.
These stop
Words in my head
See, are we having fun yet? Yeah.
Oh, belt those lyrics.
Oh man, what a song!
Fucking hell. Legends, it's been a fucking pleasure. Thank you for joining in once again. We will catch you
next time.
Next week. Let's fucking go. Polaris to the sky, baby.
Let's go.
So bad.
Peace.
Zesty.